Leah. Why did you guys think that you were going towards the end? So lots of cutoffs, huh? Ooh. I mean, the claws were sharp. They will continue to be sharp. February is about letting it go. Let go of the weight. Let go of the dead weight. Let go of what you know about you keeps you back when things get serious. And why do we need to let all this go? Because something is coming in. Something that, if we actually start to think about it, has probably been trying to come in for years. But we just weren't ready. And that is okay. But we are ready now. Aha, aha. 9 of Cups. Why is that where it froze already? 9 of Cups. The Lovers and the King of Pentacles. Something new coming in. Something a bit earthy. Or a bit dominant. Someone who is financially well off and in a pretty secure place in their life, as you are getting to as well. Queen of Cups. It's been a lot about your emotions. It's been a lot about who are you when you're with someone, and do you like who you become when you're with someone? How much of that is their doing and how much of that is your doing? How much of yourself did you feel you lost during the eclipse? Because anything you lost, you needed to lose. And anything that you saw about yourself, you needed to see. And why? Queen of Cups, to get really, really in touch with your emotions. Whew. Okay. Take that. 2 of Wands, 5 of Cups. Both upright. And then 3 of Swords and the Justice card in reverse. Like I said, anything that was shaky, the eclipse just snipped it, propelled you forward, pushed you forward. And in some ways, you have an opportunity to continue to do so in other areas of your life. Everywhere you look now, Leo, you're seeing where you can empty some space and make room for a new something. It's like you can feel it yourself. And the 3 of Swords, it had just been there too long. And if it's about a Libra, then it had been there way too long. If you are dealing with the leftover heartbreak from a Gemini, hold strong. There is something new coming in. If the pain from the past relationship or the past experience makes you afraid of the new one, relax. The new situation coming in is designed to help you deal with that. Excuse me. It may not be a romantic relationship if you're not ready. It could very easily be a nurturing friendship, but love comes in. Love comes in to reset things and to close out a pretty tumultuous period. Let's keep shuffling. A lot of ways this reminds me of the Virgo reading. It's like you realize stuff during the eclipse where you were getting in your own way, and you're just you don't want to do that anymore. You want to move forward. And I think you're able to do so because you have so much clarity now. Your ego just isn't getting in your way. You can see through it. It's like a glass ego now. It's transparent. You can see through it. And it gives you so much power. And it starts to pull the universe back towards you with this want and desire to give you things and to gift you things and to make your life easier. There is a humility implied also in the Six of Pentacles and in the Knight of Wands. You've been through it, huh? You've, excuse me, every time with the Leo reading. You've been through it, and now you begin to see all the goodness that you were being prepared for slowly but surely. And a lot of you have already come to the conclusion that whatever wasn't working, whether it was work or a friendship or love, you had a substantial part in it, in that you just weren't ready. For whatever reason, you just weren't ready. Healing, mainly healing. And so if you haven't been ready for a while, then it becomes pretty shocking to have all this going on. And what's all this? A feeling of contentedness, and also still the excitement of that which is yet to be revealed. The manifestations showing up. In the Virgo reading, there are two cards that kind of summed up the whole reading, and I think for you guys, it's the same. These two cards are essentially your reading, and everything else is clarifying them. That's what this month looks like. It's a radical shift in focus, but not one that you have to force. And not one that someone else forces you to feel, or it's not even circumstances. It's just your mind resets, and it started with the eclipse, and over the next month, you will begin to stop being in here and start going out here. And there couldn't be a better time for it. Aquarius season is when you want to go out here. And when you do that and you broaden your horizon, of course you pull all kinds of new people in. And that's what it looks like. It looks like you're about to be very popular. Excuse me. And it does end up being love-centered. Could it be an earth sign? Sure. King of Pentacles, bottom of the deck right now is Page of Pentacles. But it doesn't really matter. I don't think it's about that for you guys anymore. You've been through the ringer, and you know yourself better than you ever thought you'd know yourself. And the way you pick partners is just different now. You may not want to admit that to yourself. You may want to still go out and make some fun mistakes, but you won't. Things have gotten serious quickly, and you've realized the importance and the gentility of your heart, which are all good things. It is a time over the past year that Leo has gained a lot of respect for themselves through the hardship, through the doubting of others, through the mistreatment by others. And now I feel is a good time to move forward from oneself to a better version, a version that doesn't have the same hang-ups, that isn't thinking about the same old things or the same old hurts or the same old times or the same old mistakes or that time when they didn't do it perfect. Excuse me, because if they had, they wouldn't be looking at spilled cups. This kind of logic. Hey, it's very compelling and it's easy to believe, it's just not true. And in February, you begin to really see how untrue it is. As your focus is shifted, and the world becomes gigantic to you, emotionally. No longer constricted. All right, Leo, let's talk about the Mercury placements. Let's talk about what's happening with the sun. Let's talk about all that stuff while I have it in front of me with the papers and you have the cards in front of you. Okay? Good. It's a positive reading. I mean, the Lovers is the second card out. The first 3 cards are amazing. And then it's about adjusting to it. Makes sense. All right, Leo, let's look at these cards. I love you. See you in a minute. Hello, Leo. As you can see, there's a lot to be happy about. 9 of Cups is a great card to open with. Love is on the table. If you're dealing with a Gemini, that's something that you have either coming back around or something you learned a lot from. If it's neither of those things, it's new love coming in with someone who seems very promising, someone who has some money. If there is a water sign in your life, you may be feeling like you need to get away from them and you're sad about it. Regardless of how you get here, there is a 2 of Wands focus in this reading of just needing to move forward and get out. If you're dealing with a Libra, this reversal here seems pretty painful. One of you is devastated. And if this is legal matters, I would try to get as much done before the 19th, if possible, because after that, everything slows down. The 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the 9 of Wands is really more of the extended. And what we get a flavor for already is that it is a time of needing to, you make the plans and you make the direction, and then you have to pull back and wait a little bit and let the universe deliver. And you are going to want to push and force and be hasty, but things will still be revealed when they want to and which is when they're supposed to, when it's of the greatest benefit. So there is much benefit to waiting and being content in the meantime. There is much benefit to being very careful in the way that we communicate with others. That's just a general go-to for everyone this month. Just be careful what you say. Aquarius season can be very harsh, like the weather in Aquarius season. And realize that we are always trying to emulate that which is, the best of us, which is charity. So if you have this very annoying, slow-moving energy and it's coming back around, showing itself in a grand way, I can see how you might be distrustful. But it's also in your nature, because you heal so fast and you're so resilient, to take certain risks over and over again. And I can see some of you doing that this month. But I'm just not sure much is going to come of it. Excuse me. I think it would be much better to explore some more individualistic stuff. Be as transparent as possible with your feelings for others. And then just leave it there and let go of it, and don't get stuck in the 5 of Cups energy. Really let go of it and see whose heart breaks alongside yours. Who speaks up, who communicates, who does the fair and right thing. And who's just, obviously was around for a good time and can't be in any sort of relationship because they never even thought about you as anything more than an object. But we'll go through and clarify each row of cards and figure out what's going on, and then pull some more outcome cards in the extended. It's a good positive reading, but it has this foreboding element to it, especially with this Three of Swords at the bottom. So I can understand your feeling of like unease. But growth is uneasy. Moving boldly into the future and uncharted territory is, right? It's good. Just a lot of ups and downs. Interesting. That's also been a theme this month. Harsh words and lots of ups and downs. Aquarius season. All right, Leo. That is your February reading. Let's go through and clarify these in the extended. I'll see you there, and I'll see you for either the Oakland satsang, the London satsang, the LA satsang, the Miami satsang, or the New York satsang. All of that information will be below. And there's also going to be some guided meditations up on Vimeo, as well as the extendeds. So check that out if you're interested. I love you.